as brief as possible. I'll be having an exam in the next 3 weeks, so I'm preparing for it. I'm going to make every Sunday presentation. I'm going to be as brief and fast as possible so that I'll be able to spare time to go and read. Okay, so like we usually do, we will start from where we end this first part of that Gary Halbert copy. I hope you guys are following the copy and rewriting it so that you master the copy. So I'm going to start from there. I'll review it. If I'm able to finish today, it's fine. If I'm not able to finish, then we'll review some copies that are here before we now leave. Okay. All right. Please, can you guys see the screen properly? If you can see, just type in the message box that I can see the screen so that I will know that you can see and you can hear me. Okay. All right. So we stopped at section 4 the last time. So we are starting from section 5 now. Or before we go, let's come up from section 4 again. Now, at this particular section, remember, he is doing what we call future pacing. Gary Halbert is trying to put the readers in the position of using this product and benefiting the product from it. There is a psychology behind it. Once you put people in a position that they feel that they are using your product, it makes them feel inclined to buy that product. And that is what they call future pacing. It is the reason why Gary Halbert, when he is selling real estate, he will describe the place, the location of that real estate, so much so that you feel, he himself, he said that he will describe it in such a way that you feel as if you have touched it, you have smelled it, the sound of the place, you can even smell it, the way he's going to describe it for you. By doing that, it makes the person feel inclined to buy the product. Another thing again is it shows that you actually have value to offer. That is what it shows. Except someone has value to offer, he will not be able to give such detailed descriptions. So let's just get started. In section 4 here, he said that how to get movie and TV stars help you sell your products and services. You are not going to believe your eyes when you read this section. Why? The answer is simple. You see, this part of my package reveals a very private secret method of getting in touch with any movie or TV star. You will learn where to get their private numbers and how to approach them about helping you sell or promote your goods and services. See, you see, he's talking about the benefits that the person is going to get. He's revealing secret that the person is going to get, but he is not telling him how he's going to get it. The how now is when the person buys the product. Remember tension and information gap, right? And he has understood that this is something that people want. They want to get private numbers. You see, not a number of celebrities, say private numbers, not private number of celebrities, so that they can be able to contact them personally, sell their product to them, and anything. You now say, by the way, you will also learn how to get them at bargain basement prices, so you don't have to spend an arm and a leg. You will get them at a very cheap price. That is what he's trying to say. Then section 5 is an amazing secret that can make your newspaper advertisement 700% more profitable. You know, say, now I have probably created more newspaper ads than anyone else you have. In fact, someone calculated that if all my ads were being run by one company instead of separate clients, that the company will be the third largest newspaper advertisers in the world. Now, you now say just behind Delta Airlines, they say, could that be true? I honestly don't know. But I do know I have created an enormous number of profitable newspaper ads. And I have learned some secrets, powerful secrets. So in this section, you learn not only how to buy newspaper advertisement at the lowest possible price, you also learn how to sell, how to make all your ads pay off with the most possible profit. What is he discussing about? Benefits. But how is he going to do it? By the book, Tension Information Gap. In section C, he's bringing out each of the section and what the person is going to learn without telling him how he's going to learn it, without telling him the procedure. He's hiding something. Whatever is hiding, that is the idea that he's selling. You know, say how to get the exact name and address of every man, woman, and child who is ever likely to become one of your customers. Every address, right? You know, say every single one of your potential customers is out there just waiting to hear from you. Wow. But you can't sell them if you can't find them. But don't worry. This valuable section will tell you exactly step by step how to get the name and address of every single potential customer for your goods or services. You know, say not only that, I am going to reveal how you can identify deadwood names. Now, they are on every mailing list, so you don't waste your time and your money mailing to people who will never respond. Now, you see, people want to get contact or emails of people, but they are trying to avoid any email that people are that is not going to convert. And that is what he's trying to sell here. Okay? You know, say, by the way, as a neat little bonus, this section will also reveal, if you are interested, how you can get the name and home address of almost every person in America who has the same last name you do. You see, he's trying to say that he's going to get the name of every person in America who has the same last name as he do. Beautiful. Everybody. For if you get the same, if all the people that have the same last name as you are in Nigeria should buy your product, you are going to be very rich. And if you get all the people who have the same last name as you, interact with them and tell them that, okay, your also name is this and this. Customer is about connection. Your name is this and this. Great to meet you. Nice to meet you. My last name, we have the same last name. By the way, I sell this, I sell that, I sell that. The person will want to buy from you because of that common connection that you have between you. That is what Gary Alba is trying to point out to that guy that is going to buy his book, right? He now says in section number 7, what to write on a simple postcard mailing that will make more people flood into your business. Now say advertising doesn't have to be expensive. Say no, believe it or not, you can sell more goods and services with a simple postcard mailing than other people are able to sell with full page, full color magazine ads, or even national TV commercials. But you have got to know exactly how to do it. You know, it took me 15 years to discover this neat little trick. But now, simply by going through this section, you can learn how to use this dirty, cheap little money maker in just 15 minutes. Can eat and clone it. So you see how he talk about it. That it take him years, 15 years to learn it. But just going through this section alone is going to know how to do it. How am I going to get that? Everybody that is reading this ad and the person is a business owner will want to get there. Section 8. You may find this to be the most interesting information in this entire package. Now, so that is because this section will teach you how to create a great advertisement or sales letter, even if you are a lousy writer. Let's face it, not everybody is good at putting their ideas down on paper. However, at least When you learn my secret method, you will know how to make all your ads and letters look like they were written by a pro, right? Say, believe me, this will work for you even if you can hardly write your name. As long as you talk, I can show you how to create an absolutely fantastic sales speech in print. See, one thing that people do not understand about advertisement or copywriting is that it is very simple. It is very simple and it has a pattern. And that is what he's trying to demonstrate here. Right? Copywriting is very simple. Just study the necessary things you need to study. Follow the samples, the templates, the pattern that has been existed. Write copy. That is very important. That is where the difficult thing is. Write copy. You must write. Get people to review it for you, experts, or at least somebody that is a little bit better than you to review it. Or in fact, even if it's someone that you are in the same, that is just learning like you. Why? Because by just reading it, there are certain things that the person will see, you will not even see it. If you do that consistently, you'll be surprised at how fast you become good. When I have read a lot of copywriting books, I have read a lot of copywriting. When I start working with the first client I got on email copywriting, there was a time they were about to promote some shoes. I am to write copy for them. So I write those copy for them. He told me that all these things that I'm writing is hyperloading. These are very expensive now. People don't really have time to read this type of shit that I'm writing. He just tell me I should give him 30 minutes. In 30 minutes, he just write those copy and it is simple, straightforward. And he sent it to the platform where we used to communicate. You cannot take any copy out of that platform. Once you are there, that is how everything is going to be. Right? And anything you write and put it there, you cannot even use it as sample to apply for jobs. That is what they do. You sign a non-disclosure agreement. It was so simple, easy, and since from then, and that was how I pick it up. It is simple, easy. I think somebody wrote an email to me. It is Adebola Adeke, the person that's going to be reviewing your copy for this project we are working on. It is so beautiful, it is so easy that any company that is apply for is going to be the one that will review your copy. Don't worry. He's going to do it well. Your emails. If it is so simple and sweet that any company that saw it will be happy to hire the person. And that is how copy is supposed to be written. Very simple. So, now to section 9 now. How to mail up to 100,000 letters per week at no cost whatever, not even a postage. You know, say, how will you like to mail 100,000 sales letter every week and have other people gladly pay every penny of your cost? Say, I am talking about postage, printing, envelopes, and everything. Actually, it is rather easy when you know how. You see, you don't know how, and that how is why you need to buy the book. Say, believe me, this idea alone is worth more than 100 times the entire cost of my material. Section 10, how to use 976 numbers to get people to pay to hear your sales speech. Now, say, you have heard about this 976 number, haven't you? They are the ones you will call to listen to a record message, and then you get $2 or so charged to your phone bills. Now, say, listen, most of these 976 numbers are easy and are used by Slim Beige, Islam Beige, or whatever it is, who offer sexually explicit messages. However, there is another way, say a respectable way to use 976 numbers to provide a valuable public service and at the same time get people to pay to hear a message from you that makes them want to buy your goods or services. Don't miss this section. It is a real eye-opener. So you see how he's taking it. He's telling him, sometimes he's moving him from what he already know to what he want to get, but he leave a gap. You say you already know about 976, right? But there is another way to use it, which is a way to use it to get people pay you, to listen to you, and buy your services. And that is what this particular pitch is. The message is targeted at business owners alone. You see how he's talking? He's talking to business people, and business people, their eye is always like this. They want to make sales. They want to make sales, whatever it is going to cost them. Some people, even if it costs their life, they are ready to make sales. They want to make sales. Now, so section 11, how to make your ads in the yellow pages pull 400% more business than it does than it does now at no extra charges. You see, if you realize now, all these chapters that he's talking, he's taking each section and discussing it now. He has already introduced them from the beginning, so as to hook the person that you are going to get this, you are going to get this, you are going to get this. So he's now expanding each of them now and putting a hook in each of them, right? So you won't let this surefire technique from any of ad agency in town. You won't learn this surefire technique from any of the ad agency in town. It is simple, it is easy, and this little secret will work for you no matter what you are selling. You see, in copywriting, he's telling me simple, and indeed it's simple. If you just follow the writing, it's simple, indeed. Right? He's telling you it's simple. People want to get it simple. People want to get it easy. People don't want to suffer for it. You know, so it will only take you about 10 minutes to make the necessary charges, and your profit will immediately increase dramatically all year long. Section 12, how to use cheap little classified to make more money per day. So I'm going to skip these sections now. It's just basically description, so you guys can go and read through it. Let me go if I can see something remarkable, so that I'm going to introduce this. So I'm going to talk about it. Let me go if there's something remarkable, right? Section, all of them is section 16. Okay. 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 Let me see where okay. This section 16. Okay. I think since from section 16, since there is nothing more, let me read this last section, which is section 16. So, how to get the most valuable free gifts in all the world. It said this section contained a surprise offer of a free gift I did like to send you. And in my opinion, it is probably the most valuable gifts anyone will ever send you. He said, by the way, I was once paid $2,500 for one of these. Now say, anyway, after you have studied my material, you are going to want this item, and I think you are going to be overjoyed that I am willing to send it to you and send it free. It's time to tell him is an extra bonus now. You now say, well, that is it. You have just read a complete description of the cash generating secrets you will learn when you receive my material. This info has been used to generate tens of millions of dollars by several hundred people who have consulted with me in person or paid $6,000 to attend one of my seminars. However, you can now receive all this incredible information for only $295. He said, is that a lot of money? Now, what you want to do is you want to cancel objection here. The person will now say, this money, no, it's $295, it's not easy. Now say that the money. He said, well, it is if you think of my material as nothing more than paper and ink plastic. My package contained 2 sets of cassette tapes. There are 6 tapes in one binder and 12 in the other, and 6 written reports that are attractively printed, right? And I will tell you this, unless you are brain dead or lazy beyond belief, this info will make your cash flow explode. So he's trying to tell him the benefits of spending that $295. Now say, I will tell you a curiosity story. I have a lot of trouble getting the Wall Street journals to accept my art. They took the position that the claim I was making, like how to mail up to $100,000 letters per week at no cost whatsoever, not even postage, just couldn't be true. So that was so what I did is I sent the Wall Street Journal the same package I am offering you, and it was only after they realized with considerable astonishment that what I was saying was true did they let me run my ad. So Wall Street Journal initially don't want to accept their ad until they go through it, and that is ethical. Even me, if the customers want you to overhype, your clients want you to overhype sometimes, you need to calm them down and advise them, okay, if we overhype this thing now, it's going to cause problem to your brand. It's not going to give your brand a good name. It's not, you try to advise them, right? You now say, listen, my friend, you have a watershed decision in front of you right now. You can either ignore this letter and out and continue your current course, or you can order my material and examine it for a full year on a 100% no risk basis. This is guarantee, a whole 1 year guarantee. And you now say that is right. My material comes with an entire year money back guarantee, and it is easy to order. All you have to do is write your name and address and the word maximum money info package on a piece of paper and send it with your payment of $295 plus 7.75 for first class postage and handling, total 302.75 to Gary Seal Halbert. This is his office, right? Florida. Say, note, are you in hurry? If so, for even faster service, you can also order by phone. Just call my office and you can use your Visa, MasterCard, or American Express, or phone lines. Our phone lines are open from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. East Coast time, and our number is now. The first person to start selling by order in the world is this guy, Joe Sugarman. To start selling by phone is Joe Sugarman. So after that, people in America before they don't sell by those times they don't sell by phone, right? It was Joe Sugarman that started it, and now he is also selling it, right? His phone number. I say anyway, no matter how you order, I will send all the material to you promptly by return mail as soon as I hear from you. Also, checks and money orders should be made payable to Gary C. Halbert, and the Florida residents must add 7% sales tax, which is 20 this for a total payment of 300. So you see, he's telling them what to do and exactly how to, all the processes he's telling them. You see, he did PS here and PP. Okay, all these ones, right? Some people, you say that some people don't read copy. Once they start reading it small and they find out that this thing, I want it, they'll just come to PS. That's why people, client companies, copywriter used to use PS, postscript, and postscript. And in the postscript, what you are supposed to do is to bring in one very important benefit that your client is going to get, especially the big one that they want to get. Let me see what I say. My material is everything I say, and it is. And I am a real person alive and well living right here in Marathon, in the heart of Florida Keys. Now, a lot of people, before they used to, buying through newspapers, some people used to have all this kind of criticism, and that is what he's trying to cancel. Say no, he's alive, right? Say I spent a lot of time fishing and diving. So what he's doing here is also creating connection, right? Anybody that fishes and dive, and that is like one can this thing that Americans used to do. Anything that fishes and dive, they will still it will start creating one small connection, right? I own the original sea hunt dive boat from the TV still reach from the TV series starring this this is the name. I don't know this name. I can't pronounce it. But unfortunately, most of the time you can still reach me personally by calling my office. So he's trying to tell him also that okay, he's an authoritative person, right? And he is also accessible provided you order his program. Say, oh well, nobody's life is perfect. Now say this, the enclosed pink sheet has a few of the comments others have made about my material. If some of the names sound familiar to you, that is because and that's because many of these men are the most visible and most successful people in their respective field. So he's trying to build what authority that highly profiled people are ordering this book. Why will you not order? Okay, so this is all about it. You can go and complete the study. Now we will take some time and review some copy.